Mr. Speaker.
Gentleman from 34, for what purpose do you rise?
Mr. Speaker, Idahoans have been asking for grocery tax relief, property tax relief. I call for House Bill 448 from the Ways and Means Committee to the floor for consideration.
Gentleman from 4.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Ways and Means Committee be excused from reporting House Bill 448 forthwith.
Second from gentleman from 22. Is there a debate?
Mr. Speaker, to debate the motion. The committee process in the House is broken in some ways. Many bills are drawered, put in chairman's drawers, not brought up for consideration. The representatives on those committees have their voice silenced and the voice of all their constituents silenced who don't get to vote on bills within the committee. It has been a frustration for a while. There have been complaints about the number of bills held in chairman's drawers. This year, there seems to be a little something different going on as well. Not only are bills held in drawers, but to avoid the count going up, it seems that more chairmen are refusing to even accept bills to be put in their drawers. House bills are submitted as personal bills, and they're sent to Ways and Means, like the bill we're talking about, sent to Ways and Means, where it is, by tradition, supposed to stay, and the committee chair just rose and asked for it to stay in committee. The process is eliminating the voice of Idahoans all across the state. They send their representatives here to bring up good legislation, to have it considered, to debate it in committee, to have the public testify on it in committee, to have committees vote on whether or not it should be sent to the floor, and then to have their representatives on the floor consider the same legislation. If the process is stopped before it even gets a bill number, or once it has a bill number, to not even be heard or voted on, heard by the public, voted on by representatives, we have stopped functioning as an effective representative republic here in Idaho. I say the process is broken. It's time for a little bit of a paradigm shift. I would say that there is nothing in the rules that says chairmen should or ought to or even have the power to hold bills. In the rules, in fact, it says the opposite. It says chairmen are to facilitate the work of the committee. That means the bills that come to the committee ought to be scheduled, heard, and voted on. But it's not happening. I'll give you two reasons to reject the motion by the good gentleman from District 4 to keep his motion to keep the bill in committee. Two reasons to reject that motion and bring the bill up to the floor. Number one, if you are frustrated by the process, if you think that we should be hearing bills instead of having them sit in chairman's drawers, we've been told that if you don't like chairman holding bills, there's processes for hearing it. You can call it up in committee, or you can call it to the floor. That's exactly what's happening here. It's being called to the floor, and the chairman's asking to hold it in committee. So we are exercising that process that we've been told is an alternative to the bills in drawers problem. So if you're frustrated by that process at all, here's an opportunity to change the tradition, change the paradigm, and start hearing bills instead of reporting to constituents that the process is broken and you can't do anything about it. Let's do something about it. The second reason to reject the motion to keep it in committee is that this may be your only opportunity in the House of Representatives to vote on grocery tax repeal this session. The nature of the bill is important in this question. I've been asked by many constituents that they want tax relief, and income tax came in third. For some reason, that was the first one done. Now we're to grocery tax repeal. This could be your only option to vote to reject the motion to keep it in committee and instead bring it to the floor for a vote.
Mr. Speaker, I object. There's filming being conducted on the House floor, and I think that's generally against our rules.
There's what?
There's filming being conducted on the House floor.
On the House floor. That would be against the rules. Lady from 7. Okay, she's not filming. Please continue with your debate.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We've all felt the pinch at the grocery store. Inflation's out of control. Inflation hurts families twice. They pay more for groceries, and because there's a grocery tax, we pay more for grocery taxes. Government is benefiting from this. Families are being hurt. Grocery tax repeal gives immediate relief. We don't have to wait until our tax returns come in. The current system of pay the tax and get the credit is a clunky system. It's not fair. It doesn't do it in the right way. By the way, the bill keeps the grocery tax credit in place. Nobody is hurt by repealing the tax on groceries because they still enjoy the tax credit. In fact, it should just be called an income tax credit at that point. It's immediate, 136 million.
All right,
Excuse me.
we're going to debate the merits of bringing the bill from the committee, not the merits of the bill itself. So please
Understood, Mr. Speaker.
confine your remarks.
I'll wrap it up. If you think the process is broken or flawed in any way, here is your opportunity to suggest a paradigm shift. Let's vote against the motion to keep it in committee, bring it to the floor, especially on an issue so important as grocery tax repeal. Thank you.